Okay, so we're back, and hopefully not gonna die within an unreasonable amount of time. So, let's see what we got. Hull repair, that's not what we want. We want full fuel, but nope, not today. So, I kind of felt like an idiot, so I went ahead and looked up the webpage for the new Out There Chronicles game that will be around at sometime within the time frame of sometime within the future. So, yeah, the way they describe it, they call it a, where the fuck is it? Fuck. I'm looking at it right now. I just saw it. I may be a failure. Oh, there it is. It was in the title. They call it an interactive graphic novel. So they're not really classifying it as a game per se. It's more just a graphic novel that you make decisions and shit, which is kind of what the game is already a little bit. So maybe they cut out the resource part of it. I think, like, from what I can tell, that's pretty much it. They kind of take that out, and that's about as far as the extent they take it, as far as differences from this one to that one, or that one to this one, whichever way you want to put it. But it looks cool as dicks. You make decisions. It's, I don't know, it makes me sound like a Mario. I don't know why, but fuck. It reminds me of like the Telltale style novel interactive type things. And yeah, it looks like it'll be good. I've never really been into that sort of thing, so I like I'm more into action stuff, but it's difficult for me to do that kind of shit and be good at it at the same time. As you can tell, I can't hardly even do decisions and shit, and then manage resources and also talk at the same time very well. As you can see in the last playthrough episode of this run, I think I'm gonna go for the blue one. It just depends which one's further of the blue and the green, the two that I have left to complete. But yeah, that's about as far as that goes. Oh, sorry, trying to close out that tab, or at least minimize it. It's kind of distracting. The illustrations look cool as shit though. Looking back at them again, like I looked at them earlier this morning and it looked really good, but somehow it slipped my mind just how cool that is, how much they added. Like, if you look at the beta version of this game to this version, the Omega version, or Omega Edition if you want to call it that, you know, it's all in the title and everything. They did a lot of graphical updates, and then with the first update to the full release of the Omega Edition, they added more shit, like the rings around the planets, and other things such as that. And so they do a really good job at their illustrations and everything. This might not turn out well. Not getting a lot of return on the investment of this feel here. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get right at 22 to try and make it out to the next one, which is not good. And of course I forgot to set a timer. Let's try and see if I can't two-hand this right now. How far do we have to go? 17. Good lord, we're gonna die. And we took damage. And there's no fuel here. We are absolutely screwed. Unless we can get like a last chance to make it to the next one and then make it to a planet. Holy shit, we did it. Very first time. Except there's oh, goddamn. I'm getting dicked on left and right here. Just keeping up with tradition right now. This game never does me justice. And we're fucking dead. Oh my god. Alright, setting a timer. Well, I have about 2.5 seconds to do that. Alright, and I didn't do it in time. There we go. Not even gonna bother checking the cube, it's not even worth it. I just noticed you start out with 10, but it costs you like another 10 to get there. And if it doesn't give you it, it doesn't do any good. All this time, I've been wasting fuel. Yeah, but back to the new game, of course. The unreleased Chronicles. We don't really know a whole lot apart from that. We get a few screenshots of, I'm assuming, what would be the gameplay, or the novel, as they're calling it. And it's pretty much just purely decision-based gameplay. And they tell you that it's a lot of it is decision-based stuff, which again points to the sorry if you can hear that. Adjusting myself in my chair. Foot was starting to go numb. Yeah, it's you can build relationships with people depending on your choices, and kind of just go through there. And we learn the Ansible again already. That's another one of my achievements that I haven't gotten yet, is building an Ansible. Somehow I've never done it. Okay, I clicked on a link in Steam somehow. Alright, there we go. I guess I just need to minimize everything in the background because I clicked on a link on the Steam page. Let's go and interrupt the engines. Waste a shit ton of fuel. Oh, I almost forgot. They also, on the webpage, they say that they got the same person that did the soundtrack for this game to do it for the next one, which is cool as dicks, because it's the guy or girl, I don't really know, name's Sidahorn Barhoon. I'm not sure if that's even their real name, but that's the name they have on all their stuff, like their Twitter and everything, and what they show on the webpage for credits and everything. So yeah, you can expect some good shit there. Your ears will love it, I can guarantee. Stop and grab some iron. I'm looking a little low. Gonna go and use it. Hopefully we don't break anything. Oh, that's another one. Breaking the drill apparently is an achievement, and I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna go and break that shit. Yeah, there's another achievement. I don't know how I've gone without doing that ever, but apparently I have. So that brings me up to 6 achievements I still have to get. One of them is encountering every species of alien, or every alien species. I guess I could have phrased that a whole lot better. Yeah, somehow I have not done that yet. In all the playing I've done, I think I've got like 29 hours or something like that in this game. Which, if you haven't bought this game, I highly recommend it. It's pretty damn good. It's like $4.50 now, I think. And when I bought it, it was, well, it was on beta at the time, but it was like $7 or $8. So they've dropped the price a little bit over time. But even then, like at the original cost, it's incredibly worth it if you go by like the scale of $1 per hour or something like that. That's what I've heard from a lot of people and my friends and stuff like that, that how you gauge the worth of the game as far as the cost goes. So, which kind of brings me to another point. It's kind of off topic at this playthrough, but I recently bought Overwatch. I know, R9 and Thundershot, and I think Nicole also tweeted at me, or told me. Maybe we were in a Skype call. It's only like 2 days ago. I don't know. Working overnights kind of kills my functionality, being able to think and things. Currently running on a can of Red Bull. Yeah, they all told me it's like not worth it until the price drops. But I got it on PS4, which is, so at that it's got they've got it at full price for a Jesus, I think it was all the 20 of each resource. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, it's pretty much at a full price game for very little content from what I've astoundingly found out. I thought there was going to be quite a bit more, especially at like, it's pretty much, I don't think they've updated it all, so everything that's on there is what was on there at launch, and if even if it wasn't, like, it's absolutely ridiculous that there's so little content in the game. It's like, it's just online play, and you have all the characters unlocked. There's no unlocking system for that. There's nothing to buy except for the collectible stuff, like skins and shit like that, which you get a loot box for anyways, at each level. So, I don't know. It's definitely not worth it yet. They're supposed to be doing a update, from what I hear, to add like competitive play and things like that, which is cool, but still it's kind of the same game. Like, there's nothing different from that and just playing regular games, I guess. Unless it's like League of Legends, in which case competitive play starting out will be complete shit, because League of Legends style is fucking terrible right now. Like, the community is awful, and yeah, that's about all I can say on it. I got placed bronze 5 for those of you that do the league thing, and I've made it up to bronze 2, and then dropped down to bronze 4, and then made it back up to bronze 3, and it's like any game I've lost, like every single one of them is just due to people that are trolling and shit like that, or they pay for shitternet for whatever reason. Which just absolutely breaks my heart. But yeah, needless to say, I haven't played that game in a while. I played a little bit with the R9 and Nicole, but only a little bit. And it wasn't even like normal game, it was just the side game mode, which is fun. Like, that's all I ever did with playing with them, was playing that. The old game times. Good sheet. I'm not gonna totally get fact right here. We'll at least be able to make it a little ways before we'll have to get fuel. We want to get fuel immediately as soon as possible, but we can last a little ways without. I think we've gotten like nearly 40 hydrogen out of this. Not bad. Fairly decent. Jeez, it's just gonna keep pumping out. There we go. I think it was like nearly 50 that we got out of that. Sweet. Do I need iron? I could use a little bit. I don't absolutely need it though. I'm gonna do it anyways. We can use whatever technology and shit we can get from this. Thermal resonance generator. Sweet. Might be alright. Not a whole lot of iron, but enough to get us through the day. Let's take all that shit while we have the space. Just in case we get something cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, more bad luck. What do we got? Give me fuel. Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. Make sure we have enough space to put other things in the ship. We'll go and use that. That way we have enough space in case it's a really good one. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah. Not as ridiculously good as I would hope, but it's pretty damn good. Like, this is second tier to ridiculousness of what I was half hoping for. Of course we need all that space anyway, so I guess it works out. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, we would poop out with more than 20 hydrogen and then some helium on top of it. But we aren't that lucky today. Not yet. I gotta get shit on a few more times before that'll happen. No, don't drop that. That's a good one. Man, if this could just keep giving me fuel, that would be incredible. Like, we'll be set for a while. Like, even right now we're set for a while, but a little bit more would really do me for a while. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay. Well, now we can get some distance. We'll go and come over here. No new technologies from it. We'll see what we get. More iron. What can we ditch? Do we know any technologies that we really need to use? Need silicone for that. Thorium for that. So we'll keep the thorium around. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna ditch the silicone though. Don't need that shit. Alright. Go and use this space. Okay. Is that it? That's it for that one. Sweet. Okay, the hole's been repaired a bit. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Because I started my stopwatch a little late, but next time we'll come back and see what kind of ship we get. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. We'll see you guys next time.
Wait.